friends.
It's the agents of Sigma.
And we're back again.
We are.
And we're playing a game tonight.
And you can see our faces.
Normally when we're in front of the camera, we are doing unboxings. We have unboxed everything that we
There's no
have.
boxes around
We were
here.
waiting for something, but it hasn't come in the post yet.
No.
Stupid post.
Stupid post.
Anyway, enough of that.
Anyway.
You'll see about that in a couple of weeks.
Or maybe before, depending on how it arrives. And we will cut it. Who knows?
Who knows?
You may or may not have already seen it.
Right. Okay, well, it's good job we said that then.
Just to clear that up for you. But anyway, tonight.
So, yes, we're in front of the camera tonight, and that's because we're going to play Kill Team. We've never done it before. I think normally we'll probably go straight to the game. We've never done it before, so we thought we'd talk to you a little bit about what we're going to do tonight. It's going to be probably slightly different to a straight game. This is our first game we've played, so first recordings are always a little bit rustier than later recordings.
We need to polish a bit. You look at some of our early Shade Spy stuff, and it's a bit rusty.
Always a work in progress. We're always looking to improve.
Always improving ourselves. Yep.
Anyway, so tonight we're going to play pretty much the game straight out of the box. I'm going to wave my arms back a lot. We're going to play the game straight out of the box. So we're going to play with the Genestealer Cult models that come in the box and the Adeptus Mechanicus, Adeptus Mechanicus miniatures that come straight out of the box. Is that you being Adeptus Mechanicus?
I am, yeah.
I
am a robot.
He's a methods player. I think it's a slightly unusual setup. We'll come to that in a second. We're going to use the scenery that's in the box and just the scenery that's in the box, so you can see how cluttered or uncluttered you think the board is.
I think it gives a good level of cluttering.
I think so. But in our practice game, we've added a few extra bits, and I prefer that level of cluttering.
Yeah.
But tonight's the first time we recorded it, so just a quick run through. I'm playing the Genestealer Cult from the box. I think it's slightly odd that like a kill team in the rules is 100 points. This Genestealer Cult team only has 63, which is slightly odd.
It's a bit shame because they're giving you the classic 10 models and 10 models kind of thing to keep the model count balanced.
I'm guessing they had this sprue all made.
Yeah, these are the actual.
And so they didn't have to make any more, which is kind of fair.
It's good, but bad.
I think they probably could have put Genestealer in. But when they're not playing tonight, they're just here for
moral support.
To cheer on from the sidelines.
And I have also eliminated one of my Skitarii because I gave them the arquebus, the giant long rifle thing, which they don't actually give them in any of the cards in the box. Why would you not have that? It's an awesome weapon.
I'm going to say it's the best thing in the box, really. And
it's one of the best looking bits. Yeah. One of the best looking weapons, I think. So I've got rid of that one. So I've got 9 guys. You've got 10. You've got 63 points. I've got 86 points. 86. You will get two command points.
So there is, for those of you who are new to the game, this is the other thing with our first game, we will try and do a little bit of teaching as we go along for how to play. Those who are new to the game, if you have less points in your army, for every 10 less you get 1 extra command point. And what are command points? Command points enable you to play your tactics as you go through. They cost 1 or 2 normally. And
you also gain 1 every turn, or 2 if your leader is still alive and has the relevant leadership trait.
So you're looking at 1 or 2 per turn, but I get an extra 2 just on the first turn at the beginning. They carry over.
They carry over as well.
I start off with 2. It'll be 2 to 4, I guess, will it be?
Yes, it will be.
2 to 4. At the beginning, so we get 2 each for our leader being alive and it being the start of the turn, and I get an extra 2.
Yes.
And we can carry any over, and they're used for things like getting an extra shot or re-rolling and stuff like that. But you probably may know that if you've read the rule book, and if not, then and you're just trying to find out how to play, then hopefully we can help you with that. And I'm waving my arms again, and so I don't think there's anything else to say, is there?
There is not.
We'll go straight into it. We'll see how we go. And so we're not playing. This isn't going to be a campaign or anything. We'll probably forget who the people are half the time, but we'll try not to.
We'll do our best.
After this game, we will then do our next game. We will actually have proper armies that we've kind of written according to the rules. And again, I was trying to do that today, and I have no real idea what makes a good army. So I imagine that will be a bit of a work in progress.
There's a lot of people in a lot of forums saying, "What's the best fitting for my? I want this. I want a kill team. I want Adeptus Mechanicus. I want Death Watch. I want whoever. What's the best loadout? You know what? It doesn't matter. As long as you have fun.
Yeah, find out yourself as well.
Exactly.
Really. Yeah, because it doesn't. My best
we haven't
loadout
got a clue.
We haven't got a clue. But my best loadout isn't going to be your best loadout, as we found out in Shadespire.
Yes.
Your cards, the cards you like to play, are different to the cards I like to play. So there's no point in saying, "Oh, well, you should play."
You should do this and have these models and these weapons and
lots of ranged weapons. If it turns out that actually you just like to charge in and kill everybody.
Exactly.
So
find out for yourselves.
Exactly. Yeah, and just have fun with it. I think there's a little bit of fear, if you like, that people will play WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get, and therefore the models have to have. If you choose the mining laser, it has to have the mining laser. You have to have the mining laser model. I think there's fear on people's parts that they don't want to make stuff that they then don't ever use because people say, well, you can't use that because it's a bolter, not a shotgun.
Yep.
Whereas Pete and I will be much more flexible.
If you ever play us, we won't care.
No, it's very unlikely you'll ever play us unless we've got you captured in our garage.
I think unless you're, so unless you're in a tournament or something like that, you're probably going to be okay with most people just saying, by the way, that's not a shotgun, that's just a las gun or whatever.
Exactly.
So.
If you're going to play a tournament, I'm guessing the tournament rules will say, I'm guessing people will be a bit more strict about it. I personally feel, as long as it's kind of obvious, like you've got a heavy weapon and it can be another heavy weapon, then anything should go, really, as long as you're consistent and it's clearly labelled. If somebody else, you don't go, oh yeah, he's got a plasma gun, and then the next time you go, oh yeah, didn't I tell you he's got a rocket launcher? And the next go, well, that's there. Didn't I tell you I had ready for action already?
Ready for action. Sorry, wrong game. So we shall crash on.
Yes.
And we shall come back after we've done the setup and the mission, and we'll tell you what we're at and where we're at.
Yeah, well, we'll just say that we're just going to play the basic mission that's at the end of the rules in the book. We're not doing anything more complicated than that, which is pretty much a straight pitch battle with a roll-off. We will do that roll-off and tell you what we've got.
Bye!
Bye!
Hello!
Right, we're set up for the game.
We are all here and present.
We've racked our brains over the deployment rules. We think we understand them. And so we've set up this way. Basically, we have two objectives. We've got the covert war mission, and we rolled number 3 on the objective table. Basically, just for an open game, because we're showing the rules and kind of just seeing how it plays. We put our objectives right in the open. So Peter's there, and mine is there. And then we rolled a 3 on the mission table, which is basically you don't get anything for holding your own objective, but you do get 2 victory points if you hold the one of your opponent's half. We had a little discussion about how you might divide up the board. As a very key point is that the person who chooses where the deployment zones are. So you could choose, you could split the board that way, or I assume even that way.
Or even if like that, if you want. It just has to be even.
It has to be even.
I've gone in this one for just a straight and a half deployment because right now I need the brain power, so I can't take it.
And the other person then chooses which zone they have. The person who's got the greatest strategic advantage, which is a dice roll at the very beginning of the game. You roll off to see who has the
which Robin won,
which I won. So that's part of the course, really. So that's kind of how it works. The one person divides the board, and then the other person chooses which half they want, which kind of keeps it balanced. It's a bit like when you've got kids and you want to give them a piece of cake each. You get one of them to cut it and the other one to choose it.
Yeah. And then you eat both. So cake's bad for you anyway.
Yeah.
Have a carrot.
That's exactly how my parenting works.
And then we deployed everything, and on my side you can just see the red across here. I've put everybody nice and straight lines like this because I'm a robot. So I want to keep it nice and straight. And Robin's gone for a bit more of a gaggle.
Well, it's very open here. Yours is a bit more closed in. Mine is very open here. This kind of killing ground here. I've gone. As you can see, there's a couple over here. Basically, this guy here he's wielding a Weber, but tonight it is a grenade launcher. So there's a very vague chance you can shoot over here. This guy is just holding back here. He's just got a shotgun. Actually, no, yeah, he's just got a shotgun. So he's going to be defending the objective there. And then everybody else I've put behind cover. Over here, which you can see in here, hiding behind here, just waiting to run out. Now, talking of running out, I have a special rule, a special ability on the Genestealer Cult side, which you can see. Is it worth putting the colour on that? No, okay. The Genestealer Cults all have the special ability of Cult Ambush.
It's a trap.
Which means that for each of them I roll a dice, and if I get a 5 or a 6 I can move them up to 6 inches. So I will start with that, Pete. Okay, so I've moved these guys up here. This guy has a Seismic Cannon. This guy doesn't have a mining laser. He does in fact have a heavy stubber, and this guy here is my leader who does have Power Sword or Chainsaw or whatever it is. I didn't roll for all of them to move forward. I only rolled for the clump that were here. And three of them were successful, so that's not too bad.
As you can see there, one of them's peeking around the side. It's going to get shot at in a minute, or he's more likely just going to shoot one of my guys to pieces. So that's going to be interesting.
We'll see. It's going to be the initiative roll is going to mean something. So after setup, we roll the initiative phase. So it's 2d6. We each roll 2d6, and whoever gets the highest has initiative this turn, which basically means that they move first, and then they will get priority in each of the subsequent phases, which are all turned by model, but you will get priority.
Okay.
Whoever got it higher.
So let's roll. So I get a gigantic. Oh, 9.
That's pretty good.
Not bad.
And I got a 6.
No.
Oh, an 8.
Oh no.
I don't like that. So I have to go first. So I have to move first.
Move first, yes. And basically for the movement phase, Pete, you can choose to move, or you can charge, or you can advance,
Or I can ready.
or you can ready, yes.
I'm going to ready some people. I'm going to ready these two guys here.
Okay, ready.
Ready. This guy's going to move. He's going to move actually. He's going to move 6 inches. Just round to that side there. This guy over here is going to go on to ready as well. And he's going to get joined by his mate. He's going to come through to there.
Why, hello.
Hello. And this guy here is going to run. He's going to advance, so that's D6 plus his movement. 8. So he's just going to run over to this corner here, staying in cover. My leader is going to go and move over here. He's going to jump to there, stay behind the cover. I'm going to ready him just in case. And both of these guys here are going to move forwards. They're 6 inches. That gets to about here and here. So I've got a group coming over on the left hand side here, and the other guys are coming up on the right hand side over there. So there we go for me. So that's my movement. Over to Robin.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to ready this chappy here, and I'm going to ready this chappy here, because you walked into my line of sight. So these two guys are readied. My leader is going to move this way.
Yep, can't see him.
Okay, and then these guys, I'm going to back him up. These guys are both with auto guns here, and the one who's slightly painted with a black gun, he is my medic.
Okay.
I'm going to leave these guys here.
Okay.
So I may come to regret as the game goes on, as you annihilate half my army in turn, but
okay.
we'll see.
On to the shooter-ratering.
On to the shooter-ratering phase. Now I just need to...
Now we both have some readied troops here,
Yes.
so I get to choose one first, but we take it in alternate activations.
That's right, except
Except
I'm going to use a tactic. Getting in there early with my tactics, I'm going to use my two advantageous command points I'm using already.
that could be advantageous.
It could be, or it might not at all. And that's decisive shot. Use this tactic to start at the start of the shooting phase. Pick a model from your kill team that is eligible to shoot and shoot with it before any other models.
And now, if I played exactly the same one, then we would have to have a roll-off here. And there's nothing in the rules to say you can't just immediately declare, well, I'm doing that too.
No.
If you've got the command points and you want to then force a roll-off in that situation. It could be good for me, but I don't think there's nobody I've got that's... I haven't got any heavies that are exposed here, so I'm not going to waste any command points at this stage. So, over to you for your first shot. Normally, we would take it in turns and I would pick one first, because I won the initiative, but it doesn't matter here.
I've broken the initiative. Seismic Cannon is a slightly unusual weapon in that it has 2 ranges, and it's weaker at the longer range, but does more hits. It's 4 hits,
Okay.
because it is just under short range, so it's a 4+, because it hasn't moved and it's short range, so...
4 to hit. Ooh, 4 hits.
3.
3 hits, sorry, I can do maths.
The 1 doesn't count.
Yep.
And then it's 4s again, I believe.
It is, because your strength 3, toughness 3. And if your strength and toughness match, just the 1, then it's a 4
Just the
more.
1, I didn't get any 6s sadly.
So, is there any AP?
AP is, no, there's no AP.
Okay, so as there's no AP, my save is a 4+. Oh,
Boo, 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 hiss.
So he has fired, and we
Okay.
flip this little token over here to say he
may have been almost taken,
has
so now it is back over to you in the normal
and I'm going to shoot back. So he has a galvanic rifle, which is rapid fire 1, range 30. You are within 15 inches.
Ow.
Range 30 means short range of 15, which you are within. So I'm going to shoot twice. Ballistic skill of 3+, so I need 4s to hit. No, I need 5s to hit because you are also obscured. 5s to hit. No. So he has fired now. And back to you. You pick another readied character.
Okay, I'm going to pick this guy here, who can see just about this guy here. So that is my heavy stubber, which is 36 inches, so it's under half.
So there he is there, shooting straight through all the windows there, and he's going to take out this poor sod in front. Brop, 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 brop.
So I doubt it. Well, he might, you never know. So it is under half, it's heavy 3.
What's the range?
36.
Yep. So
It's heavy 3, and it's 4+ again.
So 5+ because I'm in cover.
Oh yes.
There are only a few modifiers in this game, which makes it nice and easy to remember.
A 6.
1 hit. Strength.
Strength 4.
So 4 is higher than my toughness 3, which means you wound on a 3 or more.
3 or more. 4.
And what's the AP?
AP is, I don't think there's any AP on a heavy stubber. No, there is no AP.
So again, I have my 4-up save. No!
It's a 1.
Right, so now,
So
unlike
taken some
40k, yes, unlike 40k, I take a wound. Now that takes me from 1 to 0. So now we roll on the injury table, and I get a -1 to my dice roll because I am obscured from you. Okay, so I need a 1, 2, or 3, and I get a -1 to this.
Yes.
2! Ha! So he is
so
all right.
he's okay.
So he takes a flesh wound.
A flesh wound. That looks awfully like a Shadespire character.
Look at this. Ping! I'm not going to put them on the board though, because we've already got too many things on the board.
On the
I
card.
shall put it on the card over here. Okay, so he now has a flesh wound, which will make a difference in later rolls for hit and such. So now it's back to me, and I'm going to return fire against him, I guess.
Yeah.
Although I'm now a little bit more of a disadvantage. He has a radium carbine, which is assault 3, range 18. So you are at long range, and I'm at -1 because I'm injured.
3. Wow.
Yeah, it's quite good, but it's shorter range.
Right. Yeah.
And I have -3 to hit because you're in cover. I've taken a flesh wound, and you're in long range.
Oh.
So I need 6s because my BS is normally 3+. Take away 3 makes it 6+.
Yeah.
6s are always hit in this game. So if you go 7+, 8+, 9+, you still hit on a 6. No! Rat-a-tat-tat, and nothing on that. So he has shot. And now back to Robin to pick one. Okay, so Robin has no more ready guys, so I can shoot with the remainder of my readied peoples, and the only one I have is this guy over here, and he's going to shoot at that guy over there.
Why I didn't ready that guy, I don't know. But I didn't.
So he's going to fire. He has a galvanic rifle, so it's rapid fire 1, range 30. Okay, so you are at long range, and you are in cover, so that's a -2 to my 3+ roll, so I need 5+ to hit you with my galvanic rifle. 1, no, that is not enough, and that does nothing. So now we move on to the regular shooterizing.
It's you to go first.
And I go first again because I won the initiative. So I'm going to shoot with this guy over here. He has moved, so I am at -1 for that. He's got a radium carbine, so it's assault 3, but it's long range and you're in cover, so I need 6s. And he's going to shoot at your guy over there. 1. So that's a hit, and it's strength 3 on the radium carbine.
3 for my guys.
And if they're equal strength and toughness, it's always a 4+ to wound. Ooh, there's a wound.
So I have a save. Do you have any negatives to save? Pretty sure my save.
Nope.
No, okay, my save is 5+ on my Seismic Cannon guy.
5 up and you're okay. So he's alright.
So I think I'm going to try and do frag grenades from my grenade launcher here.
Uh-oh. So it's a -2 for the cover and the range. So if you're doing frag grenade, you roll first to see how many shots you have. 3. So now you can choose to split them.
3. I'll do 2 on the guy closest to me, and actually no, I'm going to do 3 on 1. So it's 5.
All 3 on the arc rifle.
Is it -2? It's -2, isn't it? So I need 60s.
What's your range?
20 with 24. So we've already established that.
Yes. So it's -2.
That's 60 I need.
Oh.
I've got 4 to 2. That's 6.
Okay, so I'm going to return fire then with my arc rifle. He's a range 24 as well. He has a rapid fire 1, so he gets to shoot once. BS of 3 and a -1 because I'm over long range, and -1 because you're in cover. So 5s to hit you. No, 1 does not hit nothing with my arc rifle, so he's 5 as well.
Okay, I don't think I've got anybody else to shoot with, assuming these guys here can't see anything, which I don't think they can. I think it's just too obscure. I mean, I can sort of see a bit of red over there, but I think it's too obscure.
I have nobody else that I can shoot with either, because everybody's either behind cover or they're behind some of my other models and getting in the way of things. So that is the end of the shooting phase. So after the shooting phase goes on to the fight phase, but there is nobody fighting. So then we move on to the morale phase. You must take a nerve test for each of your models that has a flesh wound. And I do have a flesh wound. This man here has a flesh wound.
Yeah.
So I have to roll a dice for him and apply the following modifiers. +1 for every friendly model that is shaken or out of action, and -1 for every friendly model within 2 inches. Now he has nobody within 2 inches at all, so I just roll a dice. and I have to get lower than his leadership. His leadership is 6, so I can't fail it. So in this time, it doesn't really matter if I roll or not. So that is the morale phase. That was nice and quick. And that's the end of that battle round.
So that's the end of round 1. Ka-ching.
So, we then move on to the next battle round.
Round 2. And we get extra command points. 2 command points for you, Pete, and 2 for me. Our leaders are still alive.
Yep. 1 for regular and 1 for the leader.
And then we need to roll for initiative, I believe.
Yeah, you know what I forgot to do last time? I forgot to do my tentacles.
Oh no!
I forgot to do my tentacles.
Okay.
So, I'm going to roll from this time, so I don't forget them.
What are they called? Canticles?
Tentacles of the Omnitia.
Okay. And
They're basically
like,
various different sort of prayers that they make
Yeah,
to the Emperor. So this time round I roll a 4.
Now there's some weird rules around this, aren't you? But you're choosing the random each turn.
You can either, well, you choose each turn, you can either pick, and you can't pick something that's already come around, or you can just roll, and whatever you get on that roll, you can have.
Oh, so you can pick each time, but
Yes.
you can't pick one that you've rolled.
Yes. So
That
the
makes
later
sense.
you leave it in the game, the more chance you've got of not being able to pick something you might want, because it's already come up. But I got number 4, which is Shroud Psalm. When an enemy player makes a hit roll for a shooting attack that targets a model from my kill team, that model is obscured. So even if I'm not obscured, I'm obscured.
So all of your people are obscured this
Yes.
turn.
Which is quite nice, means I'm going to
That's
go
juicy.
running straight through into the open now.
It's a bit juicy, isn't it?
So there we go. Now we've got to roll for initiative. So Robin rolls a mighty
4!
not mighty
The
enough.
mighty 4!
Not mighty in comparison to my. Well, there's 6 already, so I'm going to go bother fetching the other dice. So I win again, but I don't actually. I'm not fond of that.
For the testing games we've played, with the being able to ready your man to shoot, going first is actually a bit of a pain because you ready them and then your opponent just moves out of the way,
Yes.
so you can't see anybody.
I guess that's kind of intentional because it stops you just sticking a heavy weapon in a commanding position and just sitting there and ready to shoot everyone to pieces. They can run away from them quickly. So
Yeah,
I can see there's probably
But,
ups and downs to that.
conversely, if you go second, then I can wait for you to move. It's one of the curious things about the all moving, doing all the moving first, and then individually shooting. So I'm still not sure. I'm convinced. I don't really understand why shooting isn't model by model.
Yes, you kind of almost want the whole thing to be model by model.
There must have been a design decision for that, but I don't know what it is.
No.
So, anybody from Games Workshop listening, then feel free to comment below.
Okay, so it begins in my turn, so I have to move some people. So I'm going to, over on this side, I'm going to move my guys up. I'm going to advance them. I'm going to advance these 2 people here. So the first guy here, he's going to advance 6 plus 4, so he's going to run 10.
Whoa! It's almost like they don't care if they're out in the
I
open.
know. Helps if when you measure, you actually check where you measure to. And then the next guy, he's going to advance 6 plus 5. 11 takes him to about there. These 2 are just going to move up 6 inches. It takes them up to this point here. This man's going to stay still and he's going to ready himself. Over on this side, this guy's just going to move up. Just going to move up his 6. And all 3 of these guys are going to run. So my leader is going to run 6 plus 3, so 9. So he's going to scale that building for 5.
I was going to do that.
4 ahead. The next guy's going to follow him. 6 plus 5. He's going to move to there. And the last guy down here, he's also going to run 6 plus 5. So he moves an inch to the base, 5 inches up, and he can move 5 more to there. So these 2 guys have run, these 2 guys have moved, he is readied, these 3 guys have run, he's moved over there. Okay, so onto Robin's movemento.
So my movement, these guys both readied because he can see down there, and he can see down there. These guys readied. I don't think there's any need for them to be done. I don't think they can actually shoot, but they're not moving either, so they can ready. This guy's readied. This guy moved here, so he could see him. So he has. I didn't put a move token on him. He has moved. This guy stayed where he was. He's only got a shotgun, which is next to useless in this situation. And
Those guys around the front there.
all these guys around the front basically have run round, try and shoot up there and down there to try and put some pressure on Pete and the objective. I'm not sure that's going to work, but we'll see.
Okie do. So now we move on to the shooting phase.
The shooting phase. Now you've got initiative, so have you got anybody ready? I don't think you have you?
I do, I've got this guy ready
Oh,
right
right,
down
okay,
here.
sorry.
You've got a clear shot right over you guys there, he's right in front of me. Oh, I'm just going to shoot to pieces now. Hope you don't mind. And I'm going to use a tactic.
Oh.
I'm going to use Protector Doctrina Imperative, which is 2 command points.
Oh, what, sorry?
It's an Admech specific one, and what it means is I get plus onto my hit rolls. I'm at long range, so that's a -1 because he has a radium carbine, which is only a range of 18. But that gets cancelled out by my tactic, and then you're obscured. So I hit on 4s, and I'm going to put all 4 of them into your medic.
Okay, he's definitely obscure.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I need 4s to hit. 1 hit. Boo. And I need 4s to wound because it's strength 3, toughness 3. 1. Boo. So I do not hit, I do not wound you, and that is the end of my. That's my only ready to person.
Okay, well I should do my readies now.
Ready.
So I'm going to start with Seismic Cannon guy.
Ouch.
So I'm going to hit for 4. Going to do long wave, which is heavy 4, needing 4s. So you're
Yep.
obscured, aren't you?
I am obscured. Yep.
Need
Everybody's
5s.
obscured whether I'm in open or not.
Brilliant.
Oh, 1 hit. 4s to
And
wound.
4s to wound.
Oh.
No.
So he has fired.
Okay, so he has fire.
I have no more ready troops, so you
Okay.
can go to town.
Okay, this guy is going to have a shot down here at your chappie.
Shot in the chappy.
That's actually short range, it's 36.
Ooh.
So it's heavy 3,
Oh.
but you're obscured, so
I
it's
am
5
obscured.
pluses. 2
2.
5s.
Bam bam.
Strength 4.
So as you are
3s.
higher than my toughness, it's 3s to wound.
Oh,
2 wounds.
2, so
AP?
AP, no, there's no AP.
Okay, so 4 plus.
Oh, you bag.
So that's another fail.
Yeah.
Any more ready
All right.
puppies? Oh, failed again, I see. Oh,
Yes, this guy's going to shoot you.
Oh, now he's got grenade launcher,
He's
hasn't he?
got a grenade launcher, yes.
So, frag grenades.
Oh, I think frag grenades, yes. So
Okay.
D6. 4.
And are they all going on the one bloke, or are you going to split between the 2?
It's half range this time,
Yeah.
and he's readied. So, but are they obscured?
They are obscure because I've got my.
Oh yes,
canticles.
of course, yes. So it's 4. I'm gonna chance 2 on each.
Okay, so
5 plus.
2 on the first guy here.
Ooh.
Ooh, 2 hits and 4s to wound.
1.
1 wound, 4s to save.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh, so
So I need to roll dice, and on a 1, 2, or 3, he's okay with a flesh wound. Ah, he's out. So I'm going to blow one of my command points. I'm down to 1, and I'm going to use a tactical reroll here on my save.
another 6.
4.
We get -1, don't you?
Oh no, wait a minute.
No, because you're not obscured. Oh, you are
I am
obscured.
obscured.
You are obscured, so it's 3. So he's okay.
He's okay. I've rolled a
He's
3, so
okay.
he's taken a wound.
He's
Yes.
taken a flesh wound.
Because if you're obscured, you get a -1 to that roll,
Yes.
which I had forgotten about. So Mr. Galvanic Rifle, he has taken a wound. So that's 2 of my guys with flesh wounds now. This guy here and this guy here.
Okay, and then I've got 2 grenades left. Do you want to put it back on?
Yes, yes,
Oh, I'm suddenly feeling better.
sorry. Right, so he's back and he's got a flesh wound. And then on the other guy,
1 hit.
1 hit, 4s to wound. 1 wound.
1 wound.
4s to save. Ah, yes, it
Oh,
saves.
another flesh wound.
No, it's not even flesh wound. I saved it. No AP and I have a
You
4
still
plus
get a flesh.
save.
That was a save.
Yes,
Oh,
save.
of course, yes. Yes.
Save.
Yes.
I've got armour.
So no, that's it for the ready guys. So actually, I should turn these over, shouldn't I?
Yep.
So these,
They're all shot.
I'll just take these counters off.
Yeah, because they can't shoot anyway.
And then this guy has shot.
So then we move on to the non-ready shooting. And again, I start as I got the initiative. So Mr. Plasma Caliver over here is going to shoot at your guy there. So 2 shots, you are in cover, so it's a -1, so 3 plus becomes a 4 plus. Oh! So that was a load of nothing.
Okay, so it's
So
my
he's
turn
missed.
now. So this guy here is going to shoot at this guy here, if you can see him, or this guy here. If you can't.
The guy who shot him, plasma
Yep,
caliber.
that makes sense. Plasma caliber. So he has got a. They have got auto guns, which are rapid fire 1. So, but it's 24 inches. So that's within half range.
Yes,
so
you
that's
can
2.
fire twice because rapid fire weapons let you fire twice at half range.
Right, does moving make a difference?
No, only to heavy weapons.
Okay.
So you're
4s.
minus. So you need 5s because you're 4s normally and -1 for obscure.
So I've got a 4 or 5.
So you hit 1.
1 hit, and then it's strength 3.
Strength 3, toughness 3.
4s again.
Oh, so close. So you shot at me. Now I'm going to shoot over here with my galvanic rifle.
Yeah, definitely want to save for him.
So the galvanic rifle is range 30, so you are in short range. It's rapid fire 1, so I can shoot twice at you. You are obscured though, so I am on 4s to hit you.
4s to hit.
BS is 3 normally.
Oh, you stinky rolls.
Boom!
Yep, so this guy here is going to shoot at this guy here.
The one who's already got a flesh wound.
The one who's already got a flesh wound, and it is under half range, so it's rapid fire.
This is an auto gun.
Auto gun.
So 2 shots.
2 shots.
1 hit.
1 hit, and I need 4s.
Oh, we've got
roll
some
up
stinky
again.
rolls.
Right,
So
missed.
to me, so I'm going to shoot my arc rifle here onto your guy over there with the grenade launcher. So the arc rifle is rapid fire 1, range 24. So he's going to fire twice at you because you're within 12. 4s because you are in cover. 1 hit. Now this is strength 6 and you are toughness 3. So that is double or more. So it's 2s to wound. 2, just about.
Any AP?
AP -1. No.
So that is a
So now that's an injury roll.
An injury roll, so I need a 1, 2 or 3. I am obscured.
Or
so
4.
Or a 4.
Yeah.
6! I'm going to use a command point
Oh, there we go.
to
There's the reroll.
To re-roll. So it's a tactical re-roll.
That's where we're on the injury.
Nope.
So you need a 1, 2, 3 or 4.
A 1!
Oh, doesn't even take a flesh wound.
But he has taken... No, he has taken a flesh wound.
Sorry, yes, he has taken a flesh wound.
That's exactly what he's done.
So he takes a flesh wound, he's not deaded.
So this guy is going to shoot. He's got a shotgun. No, he hasn't got a shotgun. He's got an auto gun, which is within 12 again. So he's going to have 2 shots at you.
Rapid fire. This is on the
1
guy who's already taken a wound. There's a wound. So that's a hit. 4 plus the wound. Oh, stinky rolls. Strike again. So nothing there. So back to me. Now I'm going to shoot with this guy, and he's going to shoot down through the hole here.
Okay.
At your medic bloke.
Okay, okay.
So he's got a radium carbine, which is assault 3. So as he's run, he can still fire because it's an assault weapon, but he's at -1. So you're obscured, and I've run, so that's -2. So I need 5s. So 2 misses. And another miss.
Okay.
Oh, just spraying the air with bullets.
I've got 1 guy left here, my leader. He's going to shoot back up. So I'm going to shoot you with a pistol.
So your leader down here shooting at this guy.
Yeah, he's just out of reach for his grenades. So he's
Yeah.
just going to shoot with his pistol.
You
So
know, I completely forget about grenades.
it's 4 plus. Oh, no,
I am obscured though, so.
Yeah, so no.
Although I say I always forget about grenades, that's because I don't have any grenades. So it's very easy to forget about them. So that is the end of the shooting phase. Everybody's either fired or run or anything else. So then we're on to the combat, which again we don't have. No. So then we are on to the morale.
So
and
we each have a roll. You I have 2 rolls to make.
See, I can't fail any of mine still.
You still can't because you haven't taken any extra.
Because my leadership is 6 and I roll the dice, and if I beat my leadership then they break.
Okay.
But I can't get higher than 6 on D6.
Okay.
So I don't know what your leadership is.
7.
7. You cannot either.
No.
Okay, so that's the end of the second battle phase. Okay, so on to the third battle phase. We each grab 2 more glory.
Oh yes.
They're not glory at all. 2 more command points. And then we roll off to see who gets initiative. Robin gets 6. Slight below average 6. 7. 7. So I haven't done a lot of movement. I've readied all my guys over here in a little firing line to shoot at everybody all around this area. I have then readied my guy at the back here. This guy's run away from over here. When I say run, he's just moved back round onto that side. This guy has readied as well, and these 2 have moved up to the edge. I don't know whether I should have maybe tried to charge them, but I don't think I rated my chances of getting to you in that space. base. So that is my movement.
Okay, on my move, I've readied this guy here, and this guy here, and the two under here, which won't actually do anything. I've readied the heavy here. Now this heavy took a rather unusual action of charging down here, well not charging, but running down here, and actually rolled a 6. So he's run the full 12 inches down there. So actually, it was actually 11, because 12 would have put him in line of fire. So
charge, mate!
And then I move this guy forward to bring him into range, and then these guys have gone on a kamikaze run down to the objective.
Victory! So now we are on to the shooting phase, and I get to shoot all my readied troops first.
Yes, but I'm going to take a decisive shot.
Oh, do I do the same? Who have you got who can take decisive shots? No, I'm going to let you take it.
Okay, I'm going to shoot with my grenade launcher, and he's going to shoot at this guy here. Oh, you didn't do your Omniscia thing.
I did not. I forgot that again. Thank you for reminding me, Robin. So my cankles of the Omniscia, and I get this time 4. Hooray! Shroud Psalm. When an enemy player makes a hit roll for a shooting attack.
Actually, it's alright in this case because he's already obscured.
Yes, it's not quite so useful in this game because you get obscured much more.
Yeah, but these two are standing right there.
Yes.
Just,
yeah.
So just think one more time.
So frag grenade.
Yep. 3.
3 shots, all on the same guy.
You all on the same guy, so it's -1. Yes, -1. 5's to hit.
One hit. It's close. 4's to wound. Ooh, a wound. 4's to save. Ooh.
You've got an injury roll to make. He's not been injured yet, has he?
I'm just wondering, he's not been injured yet.
What do you want to save?
Injury roll, I need a 1 to 4. Rah! So he's okay, no flesh wounds here, thank you very much.
No, there is a flesh wound, he's not dead.
Yes, but yes, sorry. I'll get the hang of this game at some point. He has taken a flesh wound, so that is my arc rifle. He's taken a flesh wound now as well. Okay. So it's on to the readied people to shoot.
Yes, and you're first.
I am. Okay, so I'm going to shoot this guy here at your heavy over the yonder, and I'm going to use the Protector Doctrina Imperative, which again is add 1 to my hit rolls.
That's a
And
command
it takes
point.
2 command points up.
Whoa.
Now he only gets 1 shot because it's my galvanic rifle,
Okay.
and you're over 15 inches away, so it is long range. So I need 3+ normally, 2+ because of my command point, my tactic. But then it goes back to 3+ because it's long range, and 4+ because you are obscured. So 4+ hit. Ah, wasted.
Yeah. So I'm going to shoot with my auto gun over here.
Okay.
I think it's rapid fire, isn't it? I think it's
Yep.
It's 2.
So 2 shots.
2 shots needing. You are obscured.
Yep.
So it's 5s or 6s needed.
Oh, stinky shots.
It's fired. Any more ready for you?
I got loads.
Okay.
Tons of them. So I'm going to shoot this guy at your grenade launcher there.
Okay.
Now he is within half range, so I'm going to rapid fire my galvanic rifle and fire 2 shots at him. Nothing, because you're obscured. So I'm going to then shoot my arc rifle guy here at the same bloke over there. Arc rifle is range 24, rapid fire, so 2 shots. Now I don't get a -1 because you're at short range, that's why I was rapid firing, but you are obscured, so I get a -1 for that, and a -1 because of my flesh wound.
Oh, yes.
So I'm on 5s
Oh,
with this
I forgot
guy.
that when I shot you last time.
Oh, you big cheat. Oh. So 5s on that one. 1 hit. The arc rifle is strength 6, so it's 2s to wound. That's a wound. -1 save. 6s. No. And then the injury roll. So you are obscured, so you get a -1 to
I
your
have
roll.
already taken flesh wound.
So you get a +1.
So it's back. So it's 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 to take another flesh wound. Oh, he's deaderized. He's shutterated. Do you use a reroll? Your only reroll for the phase.
Okay, so another point gone.
This is for the tactical reroll.
Oh, wasted
even
reroll.
worse. So the grenade launcher has
Kill
been
the grenade
shotted.
launcher.
And then for the rest of my guys, sadly he can't see anybody to shoot at them now because you moved. this guy can, so he's going to rapid fire down at your medic down below.
Medic!
He's not a medic, he's not going to rapid fire though, he's got a radium carbine, so it's just assault 3. So
just assault 3.
Just assault 3. So I'm going to shoot him, you are obscured though.
Ooh,
one hit.
One hit. A one hit wonder.
4 to wound. No wounds. And then I'm going to fire this guy here as well. He's going to shoot at those guys under there. I'll shoot at your leader as he's the one in plain sight at the moment. So shoot your leader, radium carbine. 1 hit. No, 2 hits. 3 hits. So strength of my radium carbine is 3. I guess your toughness 3.
Yes. Ooh, the other one was a 3 as well.
Nothing. 2 2s and a 3.
God, these guys are terrible.
I'm going to use my reroll
to reroll one.
to reroll one of those wound rolls. 4s. Ah, 2 2s and 2 3s.
That is shocking.
Rubbish.
That is shocking. We need to get better dice
Terrible.
for this game.
Yeah, our dice are rubbish. So that's all of the ready shots to shot.
Okay.
So now we're on to regular shottering.
Did I actually shoot with this guy?
No, not yet.
So I should have shot with him.
Oh, you're heavy, yes.
Yes, but it doesn't actually matter because you couldn't shoot him. Then
No.
I immediately forgot about him. But I will. He's ready now, so I will do him now.
I'm ready now.
So
He's shoot this guy over here.
Shoot that guy. So it's. I think it's. Is it 18? I think it was last time. So it must be this time. Yes, 18. So it's
short range.
Every 3, short range.
But
You are obscured. So it's 5 6s again.
Nothing.
No
2, 3,
6s,
4.
not 5 6s.
0 6s. Now 6s.
Now 6s.
So on to the regular shooting, and I start again. So I'm going to shoot my guy here who's got the galvanic rifle onto your leader. It's rapid fire 2, so 2 shots.
There's got to be some luck coming one of our ways in a minute.
Want 2 hits?
Oh.
I did that last time. I got 3 hits last time. And then
Okay,
4s to wound. Oh, that was a 4! That bounced off a 4! Flipping silly dice. Tis a silly game.
Have you got any left?
I have got some other people to shoot,
You
yes.
have? Okay.
Yes, do you have any?
Yes, I absolutely
So
do.
it's over to your turn.
Okay, right. I'm going to shoot with my. Actually, I'm going to shoot with this guy here over to that guy there.
So it's -1 for long range and -1 for
Oh,
obscure.
because yes, okay.
So
6s.
5 6s.
Brilliant.
No. Again. So this guy up here is going to return fire on him over there.
Hello.
Again, the radium carbine, so you are at long range because that's more than 9 inches. But you are not obscured.
No, definitely not.
You are right out in the open there. So I need
I probably
4s.
should have shot at you actually. I should have done because you might have fallen off.
2 hits. 4s to wound. 1 wound. No minuses though. 5s to save. Oh, jammy. What's names?
My leader is going to shoot at your guy there. He's going to throw
a galvanic
He's
rifle.
going to know. He hasn't got a galvanic rifle.
No,
Oh,
my
sorry.
guy's got a galvanic.
Yes, he's going to use a galvanic rifle because it's much better than mine. He's actually going to throw his blasting charge. He's going to throw a grenade at you.
Ooh.
So it's D6 hits. Come on, get a 6. I haven't got one yet. 4, that's all right. So it's. But you are obscured. Just 1.
Just the 1. This is Wembley. 4s to wound.
Oh.
We have stinky dice rolls.
So it's your turn if you've got any left.
So my leader's going to shoot his arc pistol from up here down to that guy over there. I think he's obscured though because I can't see as much of you. And it's
Okay.
pistol 1. So I have a BS of 3. That's a hit. Arc pistols have a
He
strength.
was obscured.
Sorry, yes, good point. What did I roll?
3.
Cassis. And it'd be long range as well anyway,
Yeah,
so it'd be -2, so I missed that
This right. Okay.
terribly.
This guy is going to shoot up at this guy here.
Yep.
I should say, Pete and I agreed at the beginning that you couldn't fall through that gap, so there's no doubt. Oh no, he
But I
might.
could
He
shoot
could
up
fall.
off this edge.
Before
Yeah,
this
just
edge,
as
yeah.
easily.
So I'm going to shoot at him. So it's
Also gun.
auto gun. So it's rapid fire.
Just -1 for the obscuration.
Yeah, and no rate. No, there's no. So it's 5s or 6s.
Ooh,
2 5s.
2 hits. 4s to wound.
4s to wound. 1 4.
So 4s to save. Ah!
But you might fall off.
Yes, so now I
It's
roll
only a
dice.
shot, isn't it? You don't have to take a wound, do you? You just have to be shot at.
So now I roll dice. On a 2+ he's fine, and on a 1 he falls off. Oh, that was nearly a 1, but no, it's 4, so I am
He's
okay.
okay.
Zib Zoob. I are not falling.
Have you got anybody left to shoot with?
I have shot with everything.
I think I've got one guy left. I don't think he can shoot that guy there. He's pretty much directly beneath him.
Yeah.
So he's going to have a shot at the guy there.
With the galvanic rifle. And
two.
he has auto gun.
Yes.
One hit.
One hit.
6s are always a hit.
But that's not a wound.
No, it's not a wound. So that is the end of that shoot rating phase.
Yep.
So the morale phase is equally simple again. We have some flesh wounds around, but I can't fail any of mine.
And mine lost one. I don't have any flesh wounds, so
Yes.
I've got nobody to roll.
So
Is that right?
no rolls required. So we will move on to the 4th battle round.
Goodness me.
Okie dokie. So now we roll for initiative again. I've won every one so far.
You have
This is the
indeed.
4th round. Can Robin start to get a bit of a win?
No.
5. He probably cannot. I get 7. 7. So I shall move on to my movement phase. Okay, so my movement so far, this guy has run from one side to the other and he has run back. These guys have moved out across, and these guys have moved across here, and these guys have moved to the edge. And this guy's going to make a charge. So he's going to charge your heavy stubber guy down around the corner there. So we've pre-measured and it's 7. Now what do you want to do? Do you want to run, retreat 3 inches, or do you want to stand your ground?
I'm going to stand my ground. And I'm going to use a command point.
And do what?
I wait and see what you roll first. If
Oh.
you don't roll 7, then you don't actually.
So I need a 7.
I don't know. Actually, no.
4. So you are taking your
Overwatch.
shot,
Yeah.
even though you can't see
I
me.
can't see
you
it.
can
With
take it.
Genestealer Cult tactic.
Yes. So. Oh no. So I'm going to roll again because I failed the first time I'm using my re-roll. 10. I'm in. So he's just going to go. Charge. Boom. Down there. I'm going to hit you. So then we're onto your movemento.
So here, this guy's moved down here. This guy can't move because he's charged. These guys have gone already because they can actually hit somebody now. These guys haven't done anything, and these guys haven't done anything because they're all going to charge. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to risk. I'm going to declare charge on both of these two from the medic guy.
Medic with the auto gun.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot Overwatch. First guy's going to be the galvanic rifle. You are in half range, so I can rapid fire twice, but I need 6s. No. And then the other guy, he has the radium carbine. Are you in 9? It does max his 6s. I'm going to play auto tracking software,
Ooh.
which means that I hit you on a 5 or 6 rather than a 6 for my
Oh,
Overwatch.
nice.
So he has 3 shots, 5s or 6s. That was a 5, it got knocked off as well. Ah, nope, no hits there, so now you roll for 6 or more. 8.
So I
you're
shall
gonna
go on
for
the.
the-
Yep.
So he goes "Rah!" over there.
Okay, and then my leader is going to declare charge on both of them.
Okay, so this guy's going to shoot on Overwatch again, so he can fire twice. 6s to hit. Oh, there's a hit. 4s to wound. There's a wound.
Save.
No save!
Right.
So, you need to take a save. You're not in cover, so you need a 1, 2, or 3. Ooh!
Okay, I'm going to use my tactical reroll.
Needs this, or he's out. No! The leader's been shot, gunned down in his prime. He has only got 1 wound, I presume.
Yeah. Arse.
Bottoms! I'm going to show
He's
you
rubbish.
bang out!
He's 9 points and he's rubbish. I don't understand why he's 9 points.
All of my guys are 9
Unless
points.
it's just because he's the leader.
It's probably because he's a little. Well, his stats are probably better. He's
They're
probably
not.
got 2 attacks.
They're not the same. Oh, he has got 2 attacks. Sorry, I apologise. He has got 2 attacks.
And that does make a difference if you can get him into combat and not get him shot in the face. But all my guys are 9 points base.
And
so
the other guy is going to do the same again.
same again. So again, I'm going to shoot rapid fire at you. 6s. No. Then you roll 8. So he has got in. I'm assuming what's going the same guy here. Or the other guy, sorry.
Okay, if he can reach the other guy, he's going to go the other guy. Okay, so he's going to go there.
So both of those guys have charged in. Next guy.
That's this guy over here.
Right. And I'm assuming he's declaring both.
8. No, he's just going to declare this
Just
guy.
the front guy.
Yeah.
So he's going to shoot. 2 shots. 1 hit. 1 wound. Oh, no save. You are in cover this time. Oh, Oh, shutter-rated as well. See, in this game, because you're rolling, so often you're rolling 6s to hit, Overwatch isn't that bad a deal.
No, it's not. It's like a load of free hits anyway. And this guy, do we shoot this guy? It's going to charge this
Yeah, it's going to charge the guy with the flesh wound, I presume. So
He hasn't got flesh wound.
no, my guy with flesh wound.
Yeah.
One hit. All my shots are coming out now. One wound. Oh,
That would have made
that would have made it. Oh. Oh, he's okay. He's got a flesh wound, but he's in combat. Well, you roll 2 dice now. You just don't want to roll like double ones. Oh, 12. Got to run around him a few times, do a few laps. So he does take a wound.
He does.
Mr. Autogun.
Over half range. I've just realised you forgot to do your Omniscia thing again.
I did. You're very, very helpful there, Robin. And I somehow feel if I roll another 4, you're going to swear at me. 4. So everybody's obscured being shot at, but not in combat at least.
Okay, at the start of the shooting phase, I'm going to use a command point.
No.
Yes, I'm going to use acidic spit.
No.
Use this tactic at the beginning of the shooting phase. Pick an enemy model within 1 inch of a model from your kill team and roll a dice. On a 5+, that enemy suffers a mortal wound.
Ow.
And
I can't stop a mortal wound in any way
I'm going to go on
whatsoever.
your leader.
No. No.
Come on, it's about time I had some luck.
Oh, it's a 6. Now I've got bionics, but that doesn't help me, I don't think, because you can't stop a mortal wound.
But you do. It's only an injury. I presume you have to make only have to make an injury roll, right?
So as this is a mortal wound, Robin makes the injury roll on this one. So if you have a
I can
reroll,
reroll it because it's a new phase.
Yes.
And I have 1 point left.
you do.
So I need a 1, 2, or a I want a 4, 5, or a 6.
You want a 4, 5, or 6 here? Yes. Oh!
Suddenly all the dice rolls are coming out.
All the 6s and 5s are coming along.
So your leader.
Why is
Has he got
leader?
2 wounds or not?
No, you only got 1 wound.
Oh, killed your leader.
Now,
And
last
you
game
freed
we
up
played-
my guy. I can shoot you.
Oh no!
I'm assuming I don't know. About. Assuming you're not allowed to ready somebody who's been charged.
No, you can't. So you can just shoot him in a minute, and I don't have any ready troops, so it doesn't. So yeah, we're on to the regular shooting phase now.
Suddenly got excited this game after lots
Both
of
the leads have
fanning
been
about.
taken out. Yeah, been faffing around for ages, and now we've got into it. So remaining models who can shoot.
So this guy here is going to shoot.
Oh, you do have ready models, don't you?
I do,
Yes.
yes,
Okay,
so
so my
it's
arc rifle
Shotgun
gun.
is assault 2,
Ow.
but it's -1 because it's long range.
Yep. And -1 because of my
So I need
canticles.
6s in that case.
That's 5. Oh. So the other guy, what's he got?
The other guy's a flamer.
Oh, what's his range?
8. It is in range.
Just within range.
Just within range.
Ooh, that's 6 auto hits, I think.
I don't think it's that good.
No, it's D6.
D6.
D6 also hits.
Strength 4 hits.
Ow! Oh my word, this guy's about to get crispy fried.
So it's 6 strength 4 hits. So it's 3s.
3's to wound because your strength's higher than my toughness. So 3s, 3 of them. So that is definitely an injury roll time, and
Well, you've
because
got
you've
saving
inflicted
throw
more
first.
than 0.
You've got to make saving throw first. 3
Minus-
saves. There are. I don't think there are any. There was no AP.
No AP on it?
No AP.
Okay, so I need 4s. 3 4-ups, please.
Oh,
Yay!
curses!
Hurrah! Okay,
I
so
believe you made all 3 of those saves.
So now it's on to the regular shooting, and the first person
yes.
on my side who's going to shoot, because I have the initiative,
You do,
is
again.
going to be my arc rifle guy here. He's going to shoot you a heavy.
Okay, fair
And
enough.
So I'm range 24, so you're in 12. Cool, so I'm going to fire twice, so I get no minuses. So it's 3s to shoot, 3s to hit. 2 hits. Strength 6, so 2s to wound. Both wounds. And
Okay.
because here I have done 2 wounds on you, I've reduced you to 0.
Okay, I'm allowed to say.
You are allowed to save. That is true.
Is it minus AP?
-1.
So 6 is needed.
Yep. No.
I've got 6.
6, but you don't add them together.
Uh,
So, because I have caused more wounds on you
You
than
roll
you
the
have,
injury
I
rolls.
roll the injury roll. I only roll 1 dice because it's not a multiple damage thing.
Yeah. But it's,
Uh,
so basically we're in a situation where we're with your leader. It's a 4, 5, 6, and I'm out.
It is. So you're not flesh
Flesh wounded,
wounded
no,
at
not
all.
flesh
at all.
wounded, no.
So I have no rerolls, so it doesn't really matter who rolls this dice, but you have a reroll.
I have a reroll, so it
available,
wouldn't matter, yeah.
Oh, so
it
just
survived.
a fleshy wound.
Fleshy wound on the autogun guy. Autogun, heavy stubber guy.
Burtons. And then it's over to you to take a pot shot with someone. What you're doing.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot with my heavy stubber, which is heavy 3. I'm going to shoot at this guy here.
Okie doke. Brup, brup, brup. Ooh. 2 hits.
Was it 2?
Oh no, you're 5 to hit, aren't you?
Because I'm wounded now.
Oh,
as well.
it's 6s.
So it's 6, so it's just 1 hit.
Because of my cankles. Oh, that's a wound. So, any AP?
Minus 8.
Minus 8?
Yeah. No AP. No AP.
Okay. Pause. Ping! I are a robot. I cannot be hurted.
Oh.
Okay,
My God has forsaken me.
Yeah, your forearmed god does not like you. So on to the combat round, and Robin, you're going to go first with Mr. Genestealer over there.
So it's 4 to hit.
Yep.
4 to hit.
One
just
attack.
1 attack.
Ow.
Missed.
Ew. So we'll do the next one over here, the
So
medic.
They're all the same. So
Yeah.
4s.
No.
I'm going to use my final command point to re-roll that because he's
Okay.
taken a flesh wound, hasn't
He has, yeah. Oh, that was nearly a 6 and came back off of it. I'll sucky dice every time.
So
And
that's a
then
waste
this
of
last
command
guy
point,
here.
and he's going to have a shot. He's going to have not a shot, a stab.
Oh, he's hit.
Hit. So it's strength 3.
Toughness 3. There's another wound, so I need a 4 up to save. No!
Ooh.
So that's a wound, so now I roll, and I roll this time because you're only
Yeah,
done 1.
yeah.
So 1 to 3. Oh, he takes a flesh wound. So that's another guy with another flesh wound. Okay, so now I get to swing back, but my guys have flesh wounds, which means I'm at a -1 to hit you. So I'm going to start over here, so he's going to attack your guy over there, so I need weapon skill of 4+. Nope, that's not good enough. This guy here, again, I also need a 4+, but -1 because of my flesh wound. Nope. And the last guy here, he also has a flesh wound. 6!
Good enough.
4's the wound. 6! 5's to save.
6!
No!
Oh, 4.
And then you roll for the injury roll.
I haven't got a re-roll.
Don't need it.
Flesh wound.
Takes a flesh wound.
So he's
Mr. Autogun Man.
He's not the medic, is it? Okay, so
So after the combat phase, we are now around once more to the morale phase, and this makes
this
could make a bit more difference.
So how does it work?
So morale phase, you roll the dice, you add 1 for every friendly model that's shaken or out of action, and I presume that's cumulative as you go. So if someone becomes shaken, the next person you roll for has to take that into account, and -1 for every model, every friendly model within 2 inches that's not shaken. So I have to check to see if my kill team is broken because I have more than half are either flesh wounded or out of action. So I roll 2 dice, and if I get more than 6, 3, I am not broken. But I'm going to have to keep rolling that next round as well.
Okay.
I'm going to have to do that every time.
So now do you take nerve tests?
Now we take nerve tests. Now you've got how many people out as well? You've got 5. So you could also be broken because you have 2 out of action and 3 wounded.
Do you do yours first?
So I'm not broken, but now I have to roll for all of my guys with flesh wounds, which are these 2 here, this guy here, and this guy here. Now I get I add 1 to my roll because I've got my leader out of action, and you add 1 for every model out of action. Now he takes 1 off the roll because he's got someone within 2 inches, so he can't fail because my leadership's 6 and I can't roll more than 6. This guy, however, can, so I roll dice for him, and on a 6 he is broken.
Just imagine you're doing a save.
I don't mean broken, I of course mean shaken.
Yes.
So I roll dice for him. 1!
No.
He's okay. And these 2 guys over the back here, so the one with the radium carbine. Oh no, and the one with the galvanic rifle. No, so I am okay across the board. So now you've got to roll for some of your guys.
My leadership's 7, but I have 3 out of action. And I
3?
have 2 out of action this turn.
So I don't think it matters how many came out of action in the term, it's just how many are out of action overall.
So does it matter which one I start with?
No.
Is it over action overall, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll start with this guy over here because he's
he gets a +1 for being -1 for having this guy near him, and a -1's good in this case.
Yeah.
So you've got a +2 to this dice roll. A 6 will break him. No, he is absolutely fine with everything.
Okay.
I don't mean broken again. I of course mean shaken.
And this guy here has got a flesh wound, so this is 5 or 6 because he hasn't got anybody nearby.
Yep. He's alright too.
And this guy's the same.
Yep. He is also fine. Everybody's okay with the state of affairs.
Coolio.
But you do also need to roll to see if you're broken.
Oh, I completely forgot that, yes.
Yes.
Check to see if your kill team is broken. So it's the highest leadership on the zone, which now only 7, sadly, because my leader's dead. So 2d6.
2d6.
8!
Oh, you are broken.
So what does that mean?
So, models in a broken kill team need to take nerve tests in each morale phase. In addition, they suffer hit penalties. So you get -1 to your hits, and all your models need to take a morale
So
check.
they all need to do it now.
Yes, whether they have a wound or not.
Right.
So we've done all the flesh wound models, and we can do all the rest now. So start with this guy over here. 5 or 6, he is broken. Right. So he's got 4, so he's okay. This guy here, only on a 6. No, he's alright. It's a good thing you rolled them that way around.
These two are close to each other, so these are both 6s.
Yes.
I can't roll 2 dice.
Roll 1 for the first one. He's alright, and the other guy also okay. So that was a good round for us. For morale.
For us. So what's shaken mean? So do these have?
None of your guys are shaken.
Oh, they're broken. But it's broken.
Your kill team is broken now, which means you suffer minuses to hit.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the end of the round again. A bit more bloody that time, but still nothing that impressive. And now it's on to the next round.
Last round, we only get 1 command point each because both of our leaders are dead.
Both dead. Let's rickety roll off for the 5th and final battle round. I get 5. 5, so Robin wins. Hooray!
Despite throwing 1 dice across the room.
It's alright, it's not like we roll dice in this thing all the time. So Robin, you have the power this time. And you probably didn't want it this time round. I'm going to roll for my cankles. And I get 4! Every single time. That is brilliant. Okay, so you're at a -1 to hit me again, and you're at another -1 because you are broken.
So 6s. 6s.
It's pretty much 6s. You need 6s. So any weapons in this game which give you extras based off a 6 are a good thing.
I'm going to run this guy.
So running the heavy over here. 1.
I don't think that's enough.
7. There.
Might be enough.
Probably enough.
Okay, there isn't very much movement for me. I've moved this guy near the objective here. It's a shame because he's heavy, and I ran this guy over here because just to get near. I think I'm just near enough the objective.
Within 2 inches, it's the number of models within 2 inches of the objective.
So that's me lot really.
Okay, so onto my movement.
These guys here are staying readied.
Yep. So this guy here is going to run.
Okay.
6 plus a whopping 1. That's not what I wanted.
You're going to use your command roll.
I am actually, yes. I'm going to use it for that.
So you haven't got any left for rolls later.
5. Excellent. So he can run all the way over here. Just sit him on that objective there.
Only an inch from the other guy.
Yep.
He is, yeah.
Yep, an inch away.
He's going to get a flamer in the face.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. This guy's going to charge your heavy.
Okay. My heavy is going to go. Can he do Overwatch? No, he can't.
Yep.
No, he can move. He's going to do Overwatch.
Bruh. This heavy stubber. You got 3 shots, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
With 2 more. No.
6.
I roll a whopping plenty. He's in combat there. And the other guy's going to charge him as well, which you can't stop this time. 7. Not sure that's... He's at the edge, so 5 down. And 2 will get him within an inch. He's about there. He'll be able to pile in. Okay, so brief little summary there. He's gone to ready. He's retreated. He's in combat. He's moved. He's charged, as is he, and he's run, and he's still in combat over there. So that is my movement phase. So now we are on to the next phase in sequence. Technically psychic, but the next one is shooting after that. So we're on to the readied models first.
So my flamer's going to shoot at this guy here.
Yep.
This was 2 inches away from the objective at one point.
Yeah, of course it was. Honest governor. Now Flames auto hits, so it's just D6 auto hits on him.
Yeah, D6 auto hit. Come on.
Ouch, ouchie, ouch, ouch, ouch. 4 of them.
So
4 hits, 3s to wound, because it's strength 4.
Oh,
2 of them.
2.
No AP.
No AP.
4s to save. 1
He's
save.
saved 7 so far.
You've counted them.
Oh, he saved 8 wounds. That is not fair. That's cheating.
Right.
Right.
So I'm going to shoot back over here now, because I've got a ready to go.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'll take turns. Take your turn.
Who's he shooting?
He's going to shoot the heavy over here.
Okay.
So that's over half range, and you are obscured. So I am hitting you on 5s. 1 hit. 4's to wound. No. Boom. So your other guy.
Double shot you with a shotgun.
Ouch. And that's the guy who ran again, I presume. Yep. 1 hit.
Yes, the only person I can shoot.
Yeah.
Everybody else is fighting.
4's to wound. No ones. Do you use the re-roll?
You'll just roll a 6.
Yeah, probably will.
No, I save it.
Okay. So on to regular shooting. Do you have anybody else?
I have one guy.
You have
over
this
there.
guy here.
Yeah.
Who's he going to shoot at?
He's going to shoot. Well, he can only shoot. Oh, he can shoot.
Shoot
this
him
guy.
or him or him?
Who has? Oh, I haven't seen him because I tend to see.
He's
him.
got a flesh wound.
Yeah, okay, is he the only one with a flesh wound?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll shoot him then.
Yep. So on 6s to hit. No. Okay, and I'm going to shoot
So
my...
I not shot with the hit with the shotgun guy because I think I did I had an extra -1 I missed.
You rolled a 6 though, didn't you?
I don't know, maybe I did.
Yeah, you need 6s pretty much across the
okay.
board. So I'm going to shoot with my plasma caliber. So he is assault 2, and I'm going to shoot at your heavy over here again. 2 hits, strength 7, so 2s to wound.
Strength 7?
It's a plasma gun. 2 wounds, -3. So onto the wound rolls. So I roll it because I've done 2. Ba-ba-ba-bum. 3's got flesh wound. Swear words. No shooting for you still, is there? So
No, I'm done.
I don't think I have any other ranged attacks that I can shoot with either, because they've either run or they have retreated. So we're on to combat. We don't have any charges this time around, do we?
so
No, we do. I've got 2. I charged twice over there.
Oh, yeah. So
I'm
you
talking
can do
about-
both of those.
I can, and I will do both because they have the same stat. Both the radium carbine guy and my arc rifle guy are both going to attack you. They both have 1 attack. Weapon skill 4+, strength 3. So 4+ to hit. 1 hit. 4+ to wound. No wound. Not good. So you get to pick a guy now.
Over there.
This one over here.
Yeah. So it's 1.
Manos Emanos. You got a -1 because of a...
Okay, so it's a miss then.
Yeah. My go, I'm going to attack you back with my guy. He also has a flesh wound.
That's 5s or 6s.
Yep, so no there. Everyone's just too scared to even touch each other. And then we've got the last combat over there as well.
So it's me.
Yep.
5 or 6s. Or is it 6s? Oh,
That's it.
I've
Well,
got 6.
you got 6, so there we go.
And then 4s.
4's to wound. No. And so I'll attack you back.
Sure, yeah, the pistol I could have shot you.
Pistole. Yep. Do you want to take your pistol shots?
Or if you don't mind, 6s is
Go
good to
on.
hit.
There's this one here.
And this one over here.
Yep.
But that one
This one.
missed.
Nope.
And the other one missed.
Oh, 2 5s. Okay, have you attacked with your heavy where I charged? I don't think you have yet.
Oh no, I forgot you can actually fight.
You can actually fight back.
Okay, so it's 6s, is it, or 5 6s?
6s. Because you've got a flesh wound and you're broken.
Yeah. Nope.
Definitely not with the 1. So, that's that out of the way. So we're on to the morale phase at the end here. And Robin has to go first this time. So we already know that your kill team is broken. So now you have to take nerve tests for all of your guys. You get +3 because you've got 3 models out of action so far.
So I start with the heavy.
So that's on a 6, isn't it?
Nope.
No.
And I'll start with this guy here.
Yep.
Well, let's not start. I'll move on to this guy here. Nope. And I'll move on to this guy here. I should fail one of these at some point. No.
Send your guy over
leave
there.
that one because this one with these guys are within 2 inches. of
That's a
each
good
other.
idea, yep.
So I'll do this one.
You're heavy. Yeah, he's alright. middle guy. I don't think he can actually fail because he's got 2 guys near him.
Did you get one for each?
Yeah, it's each.
Okay.
None of them failed, and then you've got that guy just out on the end
Which
there.
5 sixes.
All okay.
That's a bit jammy.
So I have no one dead.
I think it's actually relevant now, though, isn't it?
I've got 1 dead.
Right.
So anybody who's not within 2 inches of somebody else could fail on a 6. So I'll start with this guy here. Oh, he's broken.
He's shaken.
Shaken, sorry.
I don't think it makes any difference.
Not sure. This guy here.
You can't do anything next turn where there isn't one.
This guy here.
Oh no, you can't claim the objective.
He's also shaken, but he's not near an objective either.
And you do get -1 for each extra person.
Oh, I'm rolling for a lot of people I don't need to, because I only roll for people with flesh wounds.
Oh, okay.
So he doesn't take one.
Okay.
My guy over there in combat with you.
Is it 5 6 now?
No, just
Because
6s.
you've got an extra shaken.
Oh yeah, good point. So 5 or 6. So he also is now shaken, and then the arc rifle guy here. Now he's within 2 inches of a couple of people, so I think it's a 6 for him. A 2 is fine anyway. So that is it. So that is the end of the morale phase of the fifth battle phase, and that is the end of the mission. Well played there, Mr. Robin.
Time.
That's taken us
It's
a
a
long
cagey
time.
game. It's not as quick fire as I guess we're learning. It's not as quick fire as expected to be. So how do we resolve who wins? It's whoever.
So the mission objective says anybody within 2 inches that's not broken. Does it say?
Yeah.
So I think you win this.
Have I edged it?
He would have piled in there when he was doing
Yeah,
making his
yeah.
attacks, but he's not. Is he within 2 inches? I don't think he is. So you've got this one,
Yeah,
regardless,
that's
because
2
you have
victory
3
points to me,
guys,
yeah.
and I only have 1 because this guy is shaken.
Yeah.
So that's 2 victory points to you. Now over here, it's a bit more contentious as to whether you're within 2 inches of it or not.
It had been my intention to set it up that way when I put the objective down, but it isn't actually 2 inches down.
But it kind of makes sense that you would have maybe had that a bit
Yeah.
more over there,
Yeah.
because you could very easily have done that when you were setting up, and that would have made sense. So in that respect, I think you've got that one.
Okay.
So I think that's a win for the Genestealer Cult here. You have managed to successfully grab at my objective and hold on to your own. Curse you. That was a close game, and this was probably not as long a battle report as it might let on, because we've played this now for about 3 hours.
Yeah.
This is not an easy game to play. It's
I don't
so
think
much thought,
Yeah.
and so much what is this, what is that. But I think we suffer because neither of us play Admech, neither of us play Genestealer Cult, and half the most of the Genestealer Cult have different weapons, which can make it a bit tricky to work out who's what.
And I find it very difficult. The biggest failure for this, and you've probably noticed on the video, is that it's missing those modifiers, which is always my problem with Warhammer.
It's remembering those kind of things.
It's remembering the negatives when you're when you've got a flesh wound.
Yes.
It's really hard to remember. It's bad
Yep.
enough to remember. But it means it is only really it's not our first game, but it's only our second.
It's only our
proper
second game really, and it does take a bit of getting used to, especially if you haven't played the models. I suspect if I played Death Guard or Necrons or something like that, I would find it all
Yeah, I'd be screwed up wherever I
a
played.
lot easier.
Unless
But
I
then-
played Severin Steelheart's Champions.
Whee! Oh, you've got a gun. Oh. But you could play a army such as Space Marines where they've all got bolters.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or where you only have like 5 guys or something like that.
Yes,
'Cause
that will make it easier.
you're only going to have.
But I'm not
like
going
5.
to. I'm going to play Genestealer Cult. It's going to be my main.
All right, there we go. Get used to some very long back reps, people. So that's the opening game, and hopefully you guys didn't find it too boring and you're still watching it right now. I really enjoyed that, despite the fact that it probably take us just as long to play that as it did a 1000-point 40k battle.
It was good. There are a few niggles, we need to play it more. But a few niggles of things that I don't quite like, and why I like Shadespire so much is that the rules. Okay, there are some questions around some of the car combos, but the rules are very slick. They make sense. They are consistent. Whereas here, particularly you moaned about how much people are cut out. I moaned when you fell back, climbed over the fence and ran round behind me.
The guy fell back. That one
Yeah.
fell back.
Yeah, that to me it doesn't feel right, and it's inconsistent with the rest of the game. And there's a couple of little bits like that. I can't remember what the other ones were, but there were a couple of little bits like that.
I guess that's just that thing of when you've got to have some level of abstraction from real life.
Yeah,
So
I personally feel in that case, I'm not going to go on and on that. In that case, in a lot of games, if you fall back out of combat, there is a negative. But there isn't really a negative.
Well, you can't do anything with that model. You can't shoot, you can't charge, you can't do anything in that situation.
Yeah. It doesn't even provoke an attack of opportunity.
It doesn't. There isn't anything like that in 40k. We're not. It's not D&D, right?
But I think
you could argue that you should only fall back towards your table edge.
Yes, now that
make more
directly
sense.
away from. And I know combat is kind of not
either directly
going,
away from the model they're in base contact with, or towards your table edge would make more sense there.
It would.
But I suspect it wouldn't come up that often.
And it's made worse by the fact that it's all of my movements, all of your movements. So if you're second, I know typically I didn't want to win the last one, and I did. If you're second, then you can fall back with impunity. Whereas if you're first,
then
you can't fall back. You just charge me, which is silly.
It does. I am a bit puzzled as to why GW have done the I move everything, then you move everything, but then we take turns shooting and combat. I don't know why they didn't make the whole movement phase I move, you move. Maybe that would make it a bit too unwieldy with the I'm going to move this model, then you're going to charge it, but then I'm going to fall back with that model, and then someone else is going to. Maybe it was to streamline.
I can see there would be
more.
problems there, but then I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure why they've done it that way.
It could just be for speed to play, because the movement phase can be quite reactionary.
But they could also include. They could do the whole thing. So you move and you shoot, or you're ready and you shoot, and then and just make it part of the same. You
just activate each model. That model can then move or charge or run, and if it charges, it then does. The combat would have to wait though.
The combat could wait, but the charge couldn't, and then you'd have the choice if your model hadn't already moved to fall back. But if it had already moved, then you wouldn't. So you can't completely get away.
But you can't fall back on the turn you're charged, I believe. So that would stop you there.
I didn't mean fall back. Run away. I mean, you can run away. Can't you?
No, you can't fall back if you've just been charged. You can as a reaction.
You can run away.
Yes, you can as a reaction. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you can still do that unless you'd moved.
Yes.
And that's the other thing. If you go first, you can't fall back from a charge.
No,
unless you don't move your person, I suppose. But then, I don't know. There are a couple of niggles, but I do generally like it. I feel, and it may just be that we're playing the very basic armies with not much in it. I feel like it suffers a bit from early D&D syndrome. We spent a lot of time shooting and almost no time doing any damage.
Yep.
And that's made even worse because you've got the extra invulnerable save at the end for your flesh wound. And so actual.
But then we say
rates
that
are very low.
We say that, but at the same time, when our characters start to get more abilities, things we're going to forget them.
Yeah.
So I think this attritional low hit rate is just the nature of these warbands that are 4s and 5s to hit, because you end up nearly always on 5s and 6s to hit with everything. Yes. If you had again a Space Marine, a Grey Knight or a Death Watch kill team or something like that, you would probably find you get more hits. You'll have fewer shots but more hits out.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that plays out, because since we've played our other games, we've kind of refined or realised that the injury roll rules are slightly more refined. So the things that we're doing more hits, you get control of the dice. It's interesting to see whether that makes a difference. I kind of feel like, certainly with this basic mission that we've played, having lots of troops is really quite handy, because you can still swamp the objective, and it is hard to kill people.
It is quite hard to kill people.
Yeah,
it is quite hard, and that's where I fell down. Then that's where Space Marines and Grey Knights and things are going to suffer, because they might only have 5 models. 5 models can run across the board very easily in a little clump, and take that on. But they're not going to be able to protect their own.
Get outflanked.
They will get swarmed. So,
but I don't know whether with the injury rolls whether that will offset, because obviously
Space Marines ignore 1 flesh wound, I believe.
And they'll do more multi hits, which means that the Space Marine player will be rolling the dice, or the person will be rolling multiple dice.
Yes.
So that may make a difference. I don't know.
Yeah, we shall see, but we are going to try out different warbands, so that will be interesting.
Yeah, I think we have a plan to have a main warband each, don't we? And then just kind of roll through some of the others.
I think Orcs might be my main, which isn't going to help the amount of rolls required.
But I have some Death Watch, and I've got some Imperial Guard coming.
I've got Death Guard, and I've got my Necrons.
It'd be really good if we could have build a whole narrative campaign around all of the factions fighting in some area.
And this is one of the things that this kind of game does have over Shadespire, in that you've got some narrative there.
Yeah.
Shadespire as well, but that's what it's designed for. Shadespire is designed for that quick one-off games,
Yeah, there is
whereas
no
this is
narrative at
more all about the narrative.
It's all. I mean, Shadespire is almost a pit fighting game. Almost, pretty much. There's not any story behind
There's no
it.
before or after
No,
about it, but
no.
this has definitely got a little bit more on this.
Which I really like, so I might take some of the actual Genestealer characters forward. I'm probably going to design my whole new warband with names and personalities and things.
I feel like that might be another thing which is causing us some difficulty in working out what's going on, in that we haven't built this warband.
No.
We've just picked up the card, and you're like, I've no idea what this is, whereas if you're designing the warband yourself, you're going to be a bit more invested in your models. You've got Frank with the shotgun, and Uncle Kev with the autocannon.
We'll actually make this mining laser mining laser.
Exactly.
And I don't care whether it's rubbish or not, I am going to make the Weber a Weber.
Oh, the Weber's brilliant. I love the Weber.
I've no idea whether it's any good or not, but I just love. It's a Weber. I've got to have it.
Exactly. I think the Weber's an awesome weapon because it's got such a different flavour to it to a lot of the other weapons.
Yeah.
So, and then you can also put in some Genestealers or things like that, and that'll make them.
Genestealers as well.
That's going to make them pretty tasty, and I reckon you'll easily hit 100 points there. You might find that once you've had a couple of Genestealers and up some of your weapons and give, because you've got your guy with the icon who hasn't actually got an icon.
Yeah.
Once you give those to them, you might find your model count goes down.
It does.
Slightly.
I had a quick run through, and actually I did get to 10 models, but I think I did it wrong, so I reckon it's probably 9 models.
Yeah.
That was a quick run through. I need to refine.
Plus, you're going to have things that are a bit more obvious as well. Like you've got 2 Genestealers.
Yeah.
So that immediately you're going to know, well, that's a Genestealer.
Yeah,
It's not.
So
it's
they
not
do have a number of options.
Yes. Yeah.
But yes, I will be doing that.
And I will probably bring out some Necrons to start with, and then I want to get the Orcs. I didn't pre-order the Orcs, and I'm regretting it. And I think I'll have to get the Orcs because I like the. But then I'm going to have to buy a load of other models for the Orcs as well because I want to get some Commandos, and you can only get them online. So we shall see.
Curses.
Yes. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Do let us know what we got wrong. There's probably a lot, so make sure you've watched to the end before you comment. But of course, if you're already here and you've already commented, then it's a bit late for that. So hopefully we caught most of the things, and most of our mistakes are just tactical rather than rules based.
I think there will definitely be some dice rolls missed. Don't feel that you need to point them all out
because you might be there a long time.
But we will try and improve. It's our first game. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you'd like to see more content of a kill team nature,
let us know in the comments below.
And I was actually going to say we do have a Patreon page if you want to come along. We haven't quite worked out what the benefits might be with Kill Team alongside Shadespire, but there will be stuff over there. We talk about our Kill Teams, we talk about our Shadespire warbands, and we talk about all sorts of gaming things really, so do come along and have a look.
Yep, check us out. Hopefully you can sponsor us. You'll want to see our content, and we want to help build this channel up even more and put even more content out.
So until next time, bye!